Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good afternoon. I just wanted to do a quick video. I'm at an appointment, but I just saw this video that I thought, let me just shed a little light on something to my viewers. Those of you asking a lot of questions, is it worth coming to Canada at all? Sometimes it may not be worth it. So let me take this opportunity to explain something to you. Is it worth traveling to Canada or anywhere else for that matter? Is it worth it coming to Canada? Let's be specific about Canada. You see, Cora is in the United States of America. She's in the US. Cora has lived in the US with her husband for quite some time. And the reason why Canada is maybe what I'm about to explain to you, you should take it into consideration before you set off, is this. Cora has lived in the United States for quite some time, and is in the United States. Let me see. Good. So the volume is up. So she lived there for quite some time now. She has her 2 children in the US. You've all heard during this guy, Donald Trump, that a lot of people who lived in the US for at least 10 years, some 5, some 20, were deported back to their homeland country. Cora just received her letter, a letter from the US authority or the US immigration. Her citizenship was denied. So my question is it worth traveling to Canada? Let me just explain to you why Canada may be for you or not. In any other country, anything, before you set off to do something, take initiative to embark on some journey, you need to look at the pros and cons. What can be the benefit of it as well as the negative about what you're about to do. Cora in the US, children in the US, she works in the US. She's not dependent on social assistance. In fact, the husband was a white guy who brought her back into the US, was a doctor. You would think that by now, Cora would have her citizenship by now. But no, she doesn't. How long has she been in the US? At least more than 5 years. More than 6? I don't know. But I started watching Cora some time ago. So she's been in the US for quite some time now. Most of the people that lives in the US, because of the artificial intelligence, whatever it is, the digital world, many people work on social media. A lot of people work from home. Many people work at, their dining table. Cora, as we can see, this is her mainstream work. I haven't seen her doing anything else except for her being on the social media. So this is her own stream of income. So she's not someone who is dependent on this, government subsidy or even, causing any trouble in the US. But yet she was denied of her citizenship. Let's come to Canada. Is it worth coming to Canada instead of US? I would say you actually have to do your own homework. But let me tell you what Canada has to offer. Our license plate says yours to discover for a reason. There are enormous opportunity in Canada for you, but it is yours to discover. The people you hang around with, the people you network with can either break you or make you in Canada. But let's talk about stability. Canada is the second leading country, stable country around the world. The whole world, Canada is at least, and as well, last time I watched, Canada is also on a list for, let's say, the most peaceful country, a place to raise your children, all those things. So for your reason why you're coming to Canada, maybe for stability, security, where most of the country around the world do not offer that. None of any of the UK United Kingdom country offers what Canada offers. So that may be your number one reason. You may have a very good job back in your country, but your country does not offer stability, security. The healthcare system is one of them that you should also look at. Canada has the most also, besides some other countries that are at the top when it comes to healthcare system. Canada also have a very, very stable and as well as very effective healthcare system. You get many things for free, many things for free once you become once you get your papers, PR, permanent residence, or even a refugee status claimer. Refugee claimer has free healthcare, unlike United States of America. Now let's go to Cora for example. In Canada, the minute you become a permanent resident, 3 years from the day you become a permanent resident, you can now apply for citizenship. Your citizenship does not depend on how well you know Canada. It doesn't depend. It is about how much you want to become a citizen. What does it mean to you to become a Canadian citizen? So all those things are something that Canada offers that a lot of countries do not offer. Okay, so look at Cora's case, for example. Cora has been in the U.S. for so many years, but yet refused. And that is the American character you can see. You can never be, unless you had a criminal case before you became, they review your case very keenly, carefully, unless some other reasons where a person become criminalized or breaks a certain law. You left the country for more than 6 months within the span of 3 years. Then again, your 3 years actually draws back. But after 3 years of becoming a permanent resident, you can apply for your citizenship. Now, let's look at the citizenship. For example, in Canada, once you become a citizen, everybody else here, besides the Red Indians, Aboriginals, are non-indigenous people. So every white person you see is from the Ireland, UK, whatever, Czech Republic or any other country. We are all immigrants. Everybody is immigrant. All are immigrants. People who had their children here, they are the people they call the citizen, born citizens. We are naturalized citizenship, and we gain our citizenship through naturalization. So there are so many reasons why you can say Canada is your choice of country to move to. Let's also look at job security, for example. In fact, there are a lot of laws that provides protection for job security when it comes to Canada. A lot of laws. Canada is changing in, I would say, culture. There are a lot of immigrants in Canada. There are a lot of problems in Canada. I'm not saying Canada is perfect. There's no perfection anywhere. But because of the population that is growing to a certain places, there are a lot of different things you are going to face, like discrimination. There are a lot of immigrants that are turning themselves to discriminate towards other people. So, for example, there are a generational growth when it comes to Canada. There are a couple of natives, or I would say ethnics, that are growing. These people are in the job field a lot. When you go and meet a whole bunch of other people, the same people in a job place, they tend to discriminate against you. That's one thing you're going to face in Canada. People don't feel accepted because you're not from their own country. So these are the things you may face in Canada. But in overall law protection, there are a lot of things that protects Canadians a lot. Let's say you find out you're being discriminated against. There's so many departments. There's so many institutions you can contact. So many agencies you can contact. So many benefits you get in case you are sick. So Canada, is it your choice of place that you're looking forward to travel to? again, if you are in a country where security, like, job security, protection, social, political, financial security. Financial security could be anything. Is your country giving you the protection, the safety net you need for your money? In case you make your money, are the banks protected? Are the banks protected? Are the government enacting laws that protects you as an employee? All these things are some of the things you have to look for before you make a move. If your country is giving you all that you need, let's say you make more money back in your country. Of course, Canada is becoming very expensive, but you making more money in your country is less cheaper, and you get job security. You have all these social protection, that balanced lifestyle. You might as well stay behind, because Canada, again, giving you all that, but yet you may not feel at home. You may not feel at home because of that generational growth, the cultural differences. There's a lot of cultures around here. A lot of culture. Many people face the culture shock when they arrive. Many people find Canada, like abrochi, like we call it, the Western is no longer what it used to be. When you get to a place that I live right now, you would think you are in India, or you would think you are in Assyria or some, because the culture dynamics, a lot of people in Canada actually is a welcoming country for all these cultures, which is what makes it the most leading multicultural society, Canada, especially Ontario. Ontario has a fused generations of different people living in Ontario. So if you're looking to travel to Canada, again, think about Cora. She just opened up a letter from the U.S. authority. Her citizenship was denied. And look at the lady who lives in the U.S. for some years. Canada, you're not going to find this in Canada. It doesn't happen where people are. Of course, maybe your text, you have a group of people, people apply after 3 years of becoming a permanent resident. 3 years after that, you can become a citizen. You can serve in the army once you become a citizen, as I'm hearing a lot of new immigrants calling to inquire, Madam, can I apply for? No, Canada, you can only serve in the army if you're a Canadian citizen. To become a Canadian citizen, is all you need is to become a permanent resident. And again, weigh your pros and cons. See if your country is giving you all that job security and all those, social freedom, where you can say it out loud as it is, without somebody banging on your door in the middle of the night to take you to a place where you're not going to see your family again, like many of our young people back in Ghana faced. May God bless you. And this is just a short video. Cora, again, that the dancer, is refused citizenship in America. And many of our people lives in America for more than 20 years without paper, without proper documentation. But they are working, making America soil rich, making the economy rich in America. But there's so many things they're lacking. Healthcare protection, insurance, benefits. There are so many Africans that lives in the U.S. without benefit. They don't have benefit. The only benefit they can depend on is the government minimum benefit that they get, because they are even an American, non-citizen green card holders who are in America, but they are not protected. Old age pension, I wonder how much they're going to get. You get sick, you and your God. There's no appeal. There's no, all these leaves we have back in Ghana where you can go and, put some in a syringe and hope that it works. None of that are in America. But in Canada, at least, you are looked at. In fact, if I can there's a lot of immigrants who are non-Canadians getting surgery done on them without them, I don't know, like the Canadian government takes all those charges. So one of those things you need to look at is how well the country provides you a security. That is that security, that protection. Every human being deserves to live in a place where there is peace and you matter. Your voice alone should matter. God bless you. Share the video and I'll bring you more. I'm going to do another video on whether what route in terms of how to come here legally. Like I said, and I've been saying, the door for Canada is open because the job market, the Canadians are not applying to specific jobs, and those places are like, not filled. So Canada is looking to fill those jobs. The same thing in the school system. The Canadians are not enrolling in many of the courses. So again, international students, welcome to Canada. Yours to discover. Make sure you discover it with the right people. Holla me, leave me a message. What do you think about the video? And let me know what I can do to also. Please don't tell me to do it for you because it takes a lot of time. You have that more than I do. You have more time than I do. Ibrahim, is it Equiamwa Augustine, and all of it, Kamel. Thank you very much, Solomon. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've shared the video. May God bless you.